pretty smart kid. As a campaign manager, I have lots of good ideas. I'm a history buff because I love to learn about history. I'm pretty creative too because I have a lot of good ideas for our website. I'm a good friend to T-Bone because I am loyal. I never gave up on T-Bone and I'm a pretty understanding kid. I accept T-Bone for who he is, even with his crazy ideas.
Hi, my name is T-Bone. I'm the very curious kid because I like to learn about New Jersey Student Council and government. I would be a great leader because I like to help people. I am a very outgoing personality and can talk to people very easily. Nikki thinks I'm a little crazy when I scoop out my hair, use bronzing lotion, and whiten my teeth. A boy's gotta do what a boy's gotta do to get elected.
The story takes place at Nikki's house, Nikki and T-Bone's school, and various places in New Jersey. The story begins in the summertime and ends when Nikki and T-Bone go back to school in September.
Hey Nikki, I want to be a politician and I want you to be my campaign manager.
You're not old enough to run.
And I want to be in the New Jersey Hall of Fame.
Run for student council.
Across the plains of Texas, from sea to shining sea, from Detroit down to Houston, and New York to...
T-Bone decides to run for student council. Nikki gets ideas from New Jersey kids of places to visit.
The boys get invited to a fan picnic by the rock grade teachers. They made up a rap song.
Nikki and T-Bone are not official, are not official, are not official. Nikki and T-Bone are not official. Come on, make it for voting. Wildwood has a boardwalk, amusement parks, water parks, curly fries and pizza. So visit and vote for T-Bone.
The boys learned that the U.S. Coast Guard in Cape May is the only training center in the country since 1946. They did stop giving tours after September 11th. The boys also learn about the USS Link 297 star attraction at the Naval Museum. It is a Vallejo-class fleet submarine that is an interactive memorial to veterans from all branches of the military. The people who own the property want the Naval Museum and the Link moved. In this chapter, the boys and Grandpa eat at the Hibernia Diner, which is one of the places talked about in their reports. They then go to the Sterling Hill Mine that is famous for its zinc ore.
The most exciting part of the tour is the Rainbow Room, where fluorescent zinc ore is exposed in the mine walls. Illuminated under ultraviolet light, the walls glow bright green and red.
That sounds awesome.
Green and red? How can the walls glow green and red? Were they painted that way?
I had to start again with just my children and my wife. Thank my
After they leave Sterling Hill Mine, T-Bone and Nikki go to a fan picnic in Rockaway. Mrs. Jermack and her students greeted the boys singing the song they wrote for them.
Thanks for telling me about all these new places Nikki and I should visit. We will encourage families to visit all of these places in New Jersey. And by the way, I want to be a politician.
Nikki and T-Bone go to New Brunswick. They visit Rutgers University. The boys learn that Johnson & Johnson was important to New Brunswick's success. They enjoy a blended ice cream at Thomas Sweet.
General Robert Wood Johnson felt very strongly that his company had a responsibility to patients, employees, consumers, and the community.
That's pretty cool. He was rich and still treated people nice. I bet a lot of bosses aren't like that.
Sadly, you're right. Some companies only focus on profits, but General Johnson made a huge impression on his son.
from sea to shining sea, from Detroit down to Houston.
T-Bone wants to visit New Jersey Transit train stations. Nikki searches New Jersey Transit webpage and learns that it covers thousands of square miles. Nikki and T-Bone decide to start taking trains and buses on their day trips whenever possible.
T-Bone reads an article about kids trespassing on train tracks and getting hurt. The boys decide to include New Jersey Transit service and safety in their reports.
Nikki's grandfather plans a surprise trip to Princeton and plays tour guide. They visit Princeton battlefield where Washington defeated the British regulars. The boys also see the house on Mercer Street where Albert Einstein lived. They drove to Drumthwacket, the official residence of the governor. Then Nikki, T-Bone, and Pop spent the afternoon walking all around the campus of Princeton University.
Benny creates a website for Nikki and T-Bone to help them connect with their fans. T-Bone wants to do something with politics and government on their website. He does experiments to see how much kids know about New Jersey's government. That's when he meets Wanda.
Excuse me, do you mind if I ask you a question? My name is T-Bone, and this is my friend Nikki.
T-Bone? You're named after a steak?
No, my real name is Tommy Rizzo, but everyone calls me T-Bone. What can you tell me about New Jersey's government?
That depends, T-Bird. Do you want to know about requirements for running, salary, party allegiance, or current members?
What was the question?
Okay, I'll talk slower, T-Rex. See you later, friend Nikki. Goodbye, T-shirt.
Isn't she great?
My lucky stars to be living here today. 'Cause the flag still stands for freedom.
Nikki wants to combine baseball, New Jersey, and politics. He decides to make T-Bone's Bill Tractor into his baseball schoolbook. Turning government into a sport gets Nikki thinking about sports in New Jersey, particularly minor league sports.
Not only are minor league games professional players, but there are so many bonuses. You're closer to the action because the stadiums are smaller and you're near the players.
And the mascots come around and dance with everyone. That's the best part.
You're crazy. The game is the best part, followed by the food.
The food is good, and definitely cheaper than Major League food. But seriously, you're not with me on the mascot thing? Do you hate mascots? Are you afraid of them?
Yeah, I'm afraid of a mascot. No, I like them just fine. But don't forget the prices. The ticket prices are much less, and so are the prices for parking, snacks, and souvenirs.
And so it was decided the boys would see a game. The next day, T-Bone, Nikki, and his dad enjoyed the afternoon cheering for the Trenton Thunder.
Houston and New York to LA. There's pride in every American heart.
As Nikki and T-Bone continue to explore New Jersey, one person that keeps on popping up is Thomas Edison. They visit thomasedison.com and are surprised by the many facts they learn about him. Nikki's grandfather takes Nikki and T-Bone to Edison's lab in West Orange, which is now a National Historic Park. Grandpa told the boys that Thomas Edison was important because of all his accomplishments, and that's the way it should be. He thinks people need to start celebrating intelligence and achievement. We need to support people who make a difference, whether it's inventing new technologies or curing diseases. He thinks we should expect more from people who are famous.
T-Bone has a bag full of silly items that he thinks will get him votes. Nikki convinces T-Bone to run a real campaign based on his platform. Then T-Bone describes to Nikki all of his ideas for making miracle federal. Nikki's dad takes the boys to Pine Hill and Huntington Park. Nikki and T-Bone have a great time on the rides and in the wave pool.
T-Bone wants to change the way student council elections are run. Ms. Watson explains the changes at an assembly.
Candidates read their platform ideas during the morning announcements. T-Bone and Wanda give excellent answers during the debate. When the debate was finished, each student was able to vote.
Thank my lucky stars
and girls, we have a very unusual outcome for the position of president and vice president that I will now share with you. There was only a 2-vote difference between Tommy Rizzo and Wanda Heiss. They have decided to be co-presidents. In addition, they have decided not to disclose who had the higher number of votes. Thank you for your participation in the political process, and please do not forget to use your voice.
What happened?
Can't say.
Yeah, you can't say. I'm your campaign manager. I have a legal right to know.
I'm sorry, Nick. I promise not to tell anyone, but I will say this. Her hair smelled awesome today.